Good morning guys, it's Craig here from Gifts Electrical. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, also welcome. Please remember to like and subscribe. You can do that using the big red button down below on the right hand side, and if you hit the bell symbol, set it to all, you'll get notifications every time I post a new video. So today I'm here with Tom. Say hello, Tom.
Good morning.
Socially distant, of course. We are at these rather wonderful block of flats. We're actually working on number 8 today, and basically what we've got to do is rectify some work done by a previous electrician. So we'll get inside and I'll show you. We've also got a couple of lights to put up, some LED tape, not LED tape, as was recently discussed on the eFix Lockdown Live event. You alright guys? So yeah, we'll go inside and I'll show you around and show you what we're up against. Okay guys, so what we've got here is the old intercom for 2 properties, flats 7 and 8, and then the previous electrician installed the Nest doorbell. It works to the app but nothing else, so there's some sort of power there. But in the process, they've stopped the buzzer for number 7 working. Okay, as we go in, this is obviously the old kit for the intercom, and then they've done all this, comes down, and then we come out here to BG transformer, and then through and up back into here, and then that comes into here. So we've got to get the Nest working. As we come through, we get into the kitchen. So with the kitchen, what we've got is this beautiful, beautiful ceiling. So what we've got, we're going to be either side of the apex. We are coming down with some lighting. So basically these, and we're going to change them to the brown cord, not the black. We've also got to remove the wall lights above the picture and the mirror, and then the beautiful casted tree, we're going to apply some LED tape to the back of that and then feed that through, and basically that will be on a separate switch activated by Quinet, so it's on a Quinetic switch, and then that will obviously give the client the ability to turn the lights on the tree separately. And that's where we're at the moment. So we're going to get the ladders in, which we're on a flat, so it could be interesting, but we'll get the ladders in, we'll get set up, and we'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, see you soon. Okay guys, so we're about an hour in, and this is what we've got to show for ourselves at the moment. Basically we had to disassemble the ladder to actually get it into the space. We've got a live feed which is going to be for an island, but we're currently trying to trace where that actually goes because there's no isolation for it at the moment. So Tom's having a quick poke around underneath, but it might be a case of we're going to have to switch off at the board. And if I show you the board, we have got an old 16th edition sector, and we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amp circuits, a couple of 32s, and then the rest of the 32s are all on a single RCD. But there's absolutely no labelling, so we've got no idea what does what. So yeah, so we're gonna have a play around, because that's not safe at all. And actually just says live on the cable. So, oh, you found it, Tom?
I found that traces down here into a whisker box.
Oh,
And then go into here.
right.
Yeah, that's the way that goes. Probably all sockets.
Right, so we're probably gonna have to start turning everything off just to make sure that this is safe. So, guys, we'll catch you in a little bit. Okay, guys. So while Tom does the light, I'm on the Nest. So, and we're trying to fix the doorbell for number 7 as well. This isn't working primarily because the last electrician just disconnected it, even though it was for, number 7. Hasn't bothered to terminate the earth, which or the CPC, sorry, the CPC, and instead has just left it tucked in the back there. But we've also got a faulty transformer. Basically, we've got 240 volts going in, but absolutely nothing coming out. So we're probably going to need to replace that. The client's actually plastering having the wall re-plastered. So what we're going to do, and they don't like that, we're going to put that in there, and we're just going to have a single box, and that will have the transformer. Get rid of all this and go from there really. So, but I'm going to need to go and get a replacement bell transformer because there's just nothing coming out of it at all. Okay guys, so we're currently at the stage where I've rectified number 7's issue with the door buzzer. So yeah, so number 7's now working. They're not in to answer it, so I can't tell if the audio is fine, but we've basically, I'm going to do a proper join on that because that's obviously, it's a bit naff. If anything, I'm probably going to put an adaptable box in and stick that in the adaptable box, because obviously this is how it's been left. Obviously I haven't had anything to do with this, but that feed there is obviously live. So what I might do is just obviously put an adaptable box on. It can then go in place, and it'll sit happy as Larry. I can then feed the cables in a little bit better than what they are. That'll hide up that. So yeah, not very nice. So we're now going to tackle the nest, rip everything off the wall here, and then we're going to put in this adaptable box. That's going to sit roughly about just here, obviously higher up, but it's going to sit there. The transformer itself will sit in there, and then that'll make that nice and tidy. So when the client gets this, they're going to get it reboarded and plastered. So we'll just move that all along, get rid of all the naff, just change the, yeah. So that's the next step. If I take you into the kitchen, we're now at a point where, so basically this is effectively a false wall, but it is battened up. So we've got obviously first hole, that one there, that'll go down to a load of stuff that's actually, so all the lighting will be coming off here. So we'll get our perm feed off here. So we'll get our perm feed off here. The light on the tree is going to be switched manually. So yeah, cable tongue through, good old cable tongue. If you don't have one, what's wrong with you? Spend your 15 quid and get one. And then we're going to go up here. Now there's a little blockage just, I don't know if you can see, there's a little blockage just around about here that we're just going to try and penetrate through now, trying to make as few holes as possible. And then we're going to come just literally behind here. Yeah, it's a casted tree, so we'll take the tree down, we'll apply our LED tape on there, try and follow the winding as much as possible, and then yeah, that should be good looking when it's finished. One of the other things we've done, nice picture of my head, one of the other things we've done is we've just made the kitchen island supply safe because it was live. Basically there's a whisker box just underneath the cupboards there, so we've disconnected it so that this main cable is dead at the moment, and then obviously when we need to come back and reconnect we can. So that's where we're at. So yeah, I'm going to get sorted with the nest. Tom's going to carry on with the lighting, and then we get to tackle the roof space. Okay guys, so what we've got now is we've got our point of entry underneath the tree, or just behind the tree is where we'll go. Basically it's been cladded over, and then they've got insulation in between that and the false wall. But we've gone through, obviously we're going to get through at the top. The next thing that we're up to now is basically here. So because we can now put the driver underneath the false floor in the cabinet, above the cabinet, left me with the additional adaptable box. So the door entry point transformer is going to go here, and then directly above we're going to have our nest stuff. So again we'll have, so that door transformer isn't doesn't provide enough voltage to power the Nest. So we've got a second transformer which was down there, and you can see it's all a bit Swiss cheese. So I've literally put in 4 holes, I think. We've done one down there to get the cable through for next door, which obviously comes up into here, and then we've got 2 holes there. Well, that one's already there. I just enlarged it. We've got that one there for the power, and then obviously that single one up there for our feeds. So yeah, we'll get this all connected, and then we will be back in a little bit. Okay guys, so where we're at the moment, transformers and that are all in. The doorbell is working, so the Nest is functioning, the intercom is functioning for number 7. The issue we've got is the actual transformer is not putting out, it's not actually putting out it's not putting out voltage really. Checked with a multimeter and it says 0 volts coming out of it, when it's meant to be a constant voltage of 12. Well, it's one of these BG ones, so it's 8, 12 or 24, so it should be a constant voltage, and there isn't any. This is where obviously that's going to be put up onto there, so we now know there is some kind of residual voltage there, because obviously that is working, but it's not working it's not working together. It's all wired correctly, and having checked the voltage, it's saying 0 volts on the multimeter, so we're going to get a new one and come back and replace that. That's going to go up on there. Tom the light on the tree has been a real palaver, so feeds in, tree does light up, so we're just connecting up to the transformers for now. They've wired it so that it's actually on. It's just switched live up there, so we need to get a permanent live from somewhere in order to get that up and running. Obviously lights on the wall still got to come down, and we've still got to do the ceiling lights. So yeah, a little bit left to go. So catch you in a bit. Hey guys, so we're getting on a bit. It's currently 7:05, so we've got we're in the evening, so we've got quite a bit to go still, but Tom's up the ladder. We've got the feed in for the first light. You can't probably see it's just behind Tom. A little bit of Swiss cheese in the ceiling, just down to the fact that it's Kingspan everywhere. It's all double insulated and Kingspan. So yeah, hi Tom. So he's just got to get the feed down to that second hole, or the hole at the very bottom. So, and then that is our cables in. We've got a Wago junction box going up there for the cable. The tree is done. It looks absolutely spot on when lit up, so when we actually have power back on, I'll show you that. But yeah, so the next visit that we've got to do, got to take down these 2 lights, one above the mirror, one above the painting, get rid of those cables, and then sort out the doorbell and fill our holes basically. Oh yeah, we've also got to get a permanent feed to the tree for the 12 volt, not 12 volt, for the 24 volt LED driver. We've got to get a permanent feed because it's going to be off a Kinetics switch. So yeah, we've got that to do as well, but I'll leave you to it for now, and I'll come back to you once we've got those lights on and working. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Okay guys, as you can see, the new pendants are in. They're actually looking really nice. The tree, obviously that's the glow from the tree. We'll get a better shot on Thursday just so you can see, but yeah, that's us done for now. So tomorrow we are coming back, we'll be filling all the holes. Got to change the transformer on the doorbell, and just oh yeah, get a permanent feed for that, the tree lights, so we can then use the Kinetics switch. But for now, catch you again tomorrow. Morning guys, welcome back. It's day 2. So we've had a little bit of a think, clients had a bit of a think, and the lights are brilliant. They hang down perfectly, perfect height. Just we're going to shift them over by about 6 inches because nothing in the room lines up. So you can see in front of me, you got the window into the bedroom. And of course there's another window in there, so that does, none of it lines up. But what we're going to do is also we're going to line, although the lights are in the centre of the room, we're actually going to position them to the centre of that pane of glass. And then the island will also, the island's going to then sit in the centre of the pane of the glass. So that's what we've got planned for this morning. Obviously we've got to sort out the driver for the tree so it's on its own feed, remove these two lights, and then just basically start filling holes. So myself and Tom's with me again, so me and Tom are going to crack on and we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so progress so far. The pendant positions have been moved accordingly and they line up with the centre window. We're now just putting in the battens ready to put our plugs in. The doorbell is resolved to a degree, so we've got our doorbell chime up there. Boxes are in, all labelled up, obviously with 230 volts. Now what we've had to do is the doorbell works off a normal push button. So we've rectified the problem with number 7. We've put some new labels in there for the actual doors. But what we've got is this will activate the doorbell, the actual chime. But this just does the app at the moment. For whatever reason, the actual Nest doorbell isn't working with the chime that's fitted, but it's also not working on there was another mechanical chime and that wasn't working either, but that both work with the normal doorbell. And there's definitely the right voltage there, because we know that Nest in the UK is 12 to 24 volts, whereas it's 16 to 24 for estates. So it's a UK model, but it isn't actually working with the chimes. So client's going to organise a replacement, and then I'll come back and rectify that. But we've also just put some deep fill foam in that very bottom corner, because that was a huge cavity. I know they're going to get it plastered anyway, but it was absolutely massive. So we just put some in there just to obviously really cover up that last electrician's mess. So that's where we're at the moment. Yeah, next step is obviously plug the holes. We've got to get a permanent feed to the tree lights and then take these down. Hi guys, right, okay, so that is us done and dusted at this job. So I'll do a quick show round, show where we're at. Okay, so the intercom's been reinstated, but only as a doorbell for number 8. Number 7 has been reinstated, so it works on their phone. We've had to take the Nest down because we believe it's actually faulty. It's not actually making any chime work at all. So client's got a replacement ordered, so we'll be back to sort that one out. We've obviously removed everything that was down on that bottom left-hand corner, moved everything into an adaptable box. So that is for number 8's doorbell. And then obviously the existing transformer was in here, so we've just put that in an adaptable box as well, just to make it nice and neat. The hole was massive. I know they're going to have it reboarded anyway, but we've just put some expanding foam in there just to at least contain it, because it actually gets quite drafty in here as well, and that's got a massive hole. So we've dealt with that. Obviously new chime at the top there. And then if I take you into the kitchen, so obviously we've got our tree illuminated, the tree from, I'll put a link in the description for that. I think it's called Love the Tree Art on Instagram. A guy called Christopher Townsend, based in Oxfordshire, does some brilliant artwork. We've taken down the lights above the mirror and the one that was above the painting, and any holes we've made, obviously we've skimmed as best as we just put a little bit of plaster on time. Also replaced the heat alarm, because that expired 4 years ago. And then we've got our new lights. So I'll just take you upstairs. Take you upstairs, and you can have a look from the balcony area. All right, guys. So from the balcony area, when it's dark, it looks incredible. And obviously there won't be any of the lights on. Pendants are in, so they're now adjusted so they will be over the island. So yeah, looking good from up here. Right guys, that is us done at this job. For now we've got a couple of things to come back and do at a later stage. Clients decided to change the driver for the LED tape that's behind the tree, and change it to a dimmable one, so that's brilliant. And then we've also got to fit the replacement nest when the client's got that as well. So that is it. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It's that big red button in the bottom right hand corner, and remember that bell notification. Massive shout out to Tom Hatton 88 on Instagram.
Hi guys.
For his incredible help the last 2 days. It was a real challenge, this one. Obviously you don't see a lot of it when you come up to price it, but of course it was double boarded, and it had obviously Artec Kingspan you know, insulation in between. So yeah, the job was a lot not harder, but it just more complicated than it needed to be. So yeah, massive shout out to him and for his help. But that's it guys. I'll catch you again soon on the next one. Bye for now.